My backyard's the best grocery store in the world. Better than Whole Foods, better than Trader Joe's, better than any one of those little boutique-y spots. Like, what? You import fish from Nova Scotia? You got cheese from the moon, too? Woo! We found a fish head! All right. Oh, it looks like the runoff pickled its eyeballs or something. That's gonna be good. You know, when people think about foraging, they usually think Scandinavia, you know, the Czech countryside, forests. Me? I've got everything I need right here in downtown LA. Some people call me a dumpster diver, and no disrespect to dumpster divers, but it's kind of like calling a kid in a sandbox a paleontologist. Unless you have a degree, you're probably not going to find any dinosaurs. I'm getting pneumonia. Could be cat piss.
Where'd you go to school, Giselle?
Me. I went to the school of the streets. Yep. Last time I wore chef's whites was probably in here. To be honest, I think I probably taught them about as much as they taught me. Probably more.
Giselle, he was my best student, by far, by far. One day he comes in hungover, stinking of sex and dumpster mushrooms.
An experiment.
Kids were supposed to present a bake they prepared overnight. I look at him, I go, Giselle, where's your tart? He looks over the bakes the other kids prepared, grabs one from another student named Kimmy, puts it down in front of me. I go, Giselle, that's Kimmy's duck tart. Where's your tart? He digs in his pocket, pulls out a Ziploc bag filled with a dandelion puree, spreads it over the tart. He goes, I found the dandelions outside. I found a duck tart inside. What's the difference? Well, the difference was the dandelion puree was sublime. Kimmy's duck tart tasted like shit.
Yeah, some places in LA it feels like there's only a few options. Sports, crime, culinary arts. I used to watch the older kids just grilling on the corner. Sausages, simple remoulades. I thought to myself, that's what's gonna get me out of here. Turns out, that's what makes me want to stay. Can't spell voila without LA.
He's never left LA, I'm serious. He's never gone outside the city limits. He goes once a year to the Santa Monica Pier for barnacles, and that's it. With Giselle Vine, you never know what you're going to eat, but you know it's local.
Yep. San Bernardino. Hundreds of miles, probably. Hey there. Giselle Vine, yeah, you probably know. Where's the farm?
San Luis Obispo, CNL Farm.
Oh yeah, so well, that's like a few hundred miles.
Up north, like 3.5 hours away.
So you like grow the food up there,
And we bring it all the way over here.
you put it in a truck, you bring it down here. But even though there's food here.
There's a joke at his events, never to clean up Giselle's workstation. He is just as likely to use something from his cutting board as something growing underneath it.
Come on, don't be afraid. So, these Echo Park ducks, if you look at their feet, in between the webbing, come on, don't go away. There's a really specific kind of scum, a buildup, which we can use for different kinds of fermentations. Just pick them up, scrape it off, doesn't hurt them, come back next week. They know me, we're cool. All right, can we cut the camera?
You watch him source his ingredients, and you hope that it's edible.
Do you mind if I buried a carp in here last week.
The way he seasons, he can make a rat taste like aged prime rib.
Like a fish?
Yeah. Well, about a week, maybe a week and a half, and they start to ferment a little bit.
Inedibly delicious. That's not an oxymoron for Chazelle Vine.
Uh-huh. Yeah, for how many? Yeah, okay. This producer wanted me to do the food for another Airbnb warming in Silver Lake. She called me a forager. That's like simultaneously so pretentious and basic.
What do you like your dog?
Call me what I am. I'm a searcher. It's like that old song by the CSI Miami guys. Call me the searcher, and I've been getting low and oh fuck! It's not Cali weed, man. That's not local. Oh, watch it! You know what you just stepped on? You see, the messed up thing is, I get all my food in this accessible, like, orthopedic way. And then all these rich people want to bring me on their private jets and give me another Michelin star.
Chazelle! Here you are, my little enfant terriblement délicieux. You look like Santa Claus with that sack.
No reindeer here. Say that for the Scandinavians.
No, we don't want no dandy scandies. We want real, gritty, raw. There's something moving in here.
Of course, we got all of LA in that bag. And what will be more moving than the city I grew up in?
Do you hear the crickets?
Do you taste them?
Yeah.
People come up to me and say, sometimes I get sick after eating your food. Well, I say, you're homesick. Even if you're from Belarus, what I do is going to make you think of home because my dishes are so grounded. When you taste my clams, you taste Venice Beach. When you taste my greens, you taste Elysian Park. When you taste my shepherd's pie, you taste the roar of the fans at Dodger Stadium and the squeak of the rats that I found in its parking lots. If you're searching for a searcher, well, you found me.